Radio. I just got this jaw harp and thought I'd do a quick video on how to play it. I pretty much picked it up quite quickly, but there's a couple of little techniques that you need to make sure you get right, and a few things you don't want to do. So I've found basically it's just got this little piece of metal that vibrates between those two jaws, and you bring it up to your teeth. You have a gap between your teeth big enough to be able to let that pass between. So your teeth are really just a barrier from stopping the jaws from going in. And so you can create that vocal chamber which projects the sound out. It's really easy at the start to catch your finger too heavily on the thing and pull these jaws off your teeth, and they'll snap back because you're holding them. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to smash your teeth. But create enough pressure to hold them on your teeth. To be honest, I actually think the vibration, it doesn't really vibrate through your teeth, so there's no awkward feeling there. But it's almost like it's going through your jaw, but you can't feel it. Because as soon as you pull it off, it don't work so well. So the deeper you make your vocal chamber, almost like you're going to speak deeply, you'll get a deeper tone. You bring your tongue forward to close up the chamber. And your the playing technique, I pretty much get pretty close to the corner of my face and use that as a bit of a stop. Plus it keeps my finger in the right place, because sometimes if your hand's floating too far, you'll come off a little bit heavy on that. So what else? Every time I pick this thing up, it's only been really a week or so, it makes different, I find different sounds. And even if you do bring it off your teeth, so and it sounds wicked right up against a microphone with everything turned up really loud, and a set of drums jamming with you. It's small, portable, compact. Not many people know much about them. I didn't know anything about them until last week. Well, until I ordered it and it arrived last week. This one is from a guy, I think in Russia, called Vlad Harps, V-L-A-D Harps. On eBay, I got it. You do have to be careful that you don't let your lips rest too closely to the passing of that tiny little gap, because when you get right stuck into it and you don't pay any attention, you can actually, it's like a scissors, which won't be so great. So you can actually shut off the vibration and create quite a choppy sound. That's when I really use the corner of my face to keep as a guide and a stopper as well, because it kind of keeps your finger on the reed, and so when I get that quick choppy sound. You kind of don't want to pass your finger too far past, otherwise it keeps vibrating. So you also want to flick the reed straight out and backwards as much as you can, because if you start catching it downwards or upwards, and that plays a big part in it, the angle that you're holding that, try to keep that true with this finger, so that you're just going backwards and forwards. Otherwise the reed will come up and try to make contact with the top or the bottom jaws, and it'll start clicking. And just move along until you find the sweet spot, really. You can kind of say some words. There's a few words that, like F's and things like that, if you have to bring your lips together, they can be a bit more difficult to say. But TH words, certain words you can say fairly clearly, like thank you and things like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Plus I find if I'm up against a microphone and I'm kind of passing the air through at the same time, I think that sends a bit of the word into the microphone. So thank you, thank you. So yeah, I wanted one as soon as I saw that they existed, so I got one.